Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
And I have a lot to cover in this latest Moon Lambo hot jam because frankly, XRP is a market leader. I'm going to show you a chart of XRP's wallet count increase. There's a new chart, it's on the XRP rich list, and it's glorious. It shows continued adoption even in times like this where some are saying it's a bear market, and even if it's not a bear market, there's a lull in terms of excitement right now. So kudos to you for being here and still paying attention to crypto markets in general. But it's interesting to see still an increase. Also, XRP pumped the other day, within the last 24 hours. At one point, it was up, depending on which source you go, it was like up over 9%, while the rest of the market was still in correction mode. That was interesting to see. And XRP, frankly, it had been oversold, so I'll highlight that. I'll also highlight from an AMB Crypto article that XRP shorts were liquidated. That is absolutely glorious to see, and it was in the millions of dollars, by the way. Also, I want to share with you some thoughts from David Schwartz, who, of course, is Ripple CTO and co-creator of XRP and the XRP Ledger. He actually talked about Jack Mallers and Strike. Now, Jack Mallers, he's the founder and CEO of Strike, which is directly competing with Ripple, but they're utilizing Bitcoin and Lightning Network, which is an inferior tech stack, and they've been running into trouble. I've been highlighting that. Well, David Schwartz actually had something to say about that. I'll be sharing with you that in this video. Also, I'll be highlighting Bitcoin long-term holdings, 1 year plus, are at an all-time high. Bears where you at. I mean, even if this is the bear market, this is the best bear market for crypto I've ever seen in my entire life. If this is the bear market, I will take this. Hell yeah. So I'm not saying that it is, but if it is, this is fantastic. And also I want to share with you some thoughts from Dan Moorhead, who is the CEO and founder of Pantera Capital, the first hedge fund that offered Bitcoin in the United States ever, who happens to be a very pro XRP guy, and I want to share with you some of his thoughts in terms of what's going on with the markets in the short term. So again, like I said, plenty to unpack here. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say. Alright, I'm just a simple little Moon Lambo doing Moon Lambo stuff. All up in this bitch, making YouTube videos about crypto topics, but to be clear, just as a hobby and just for fun, damn it. And if you don't like it, well, you can just get out. Now, as I record this, XRP is at 78 cents, Bitcoin at $40,494, market cap for the asset class 1.91 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance at 40.18%. And here's the 24-hour XRP chart. I wish it went back a little bit further because the pump started, I guess it was a bit before that, but recently we saw XRP down to 69 cents, and it popped up over 80 cents, and again, it's currently, as I'm recording this anyway, at 78 cents. The rest of the market was flat. Most of the market. There was at least one exception. You know what it is, some of you do. Stellar Lumens XLM pumped at the exact same time that XRP did, which is interesting because it's not like something happened with those two together. It's certainly not based on any sort of fundamental development. They're two completely different ecosystems, separate blockchains. But the market frequently, and I've seen this a number of times over the years, it doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. In terms of pump action and pullback action, sometimes when the rest of the market is doing its thing, you'll see XRP and XLM just moving in lockstep directionally. It's the weirdest damn thing. And so, as far as what humans are actually thinking out there, that's where the speculation comes. And I'll just say this: XRM is a literal clone of XRP, and the code was tweaked a little bit, and it's viewed very similarly by market speculators. So that's as close as I can get to an answer for you. Because, and that's probably a pretty decent answer, to be honest with you, because this market's highly irrational. So at least I can say that. These markets, they do not make sense. It's complete craziness that's going on here. Here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 28 out of 100 indicated market participants are still in fear mode. Somebody out there's having trouble sleeping. But I'll tell you what, when I go to sleep, I'm going to sleep like a baby because it don't make no damn sense to be worrying about short-term price action. Here's the XRP rich list. I've highlighted this a couple times recently. Well, I noticed that the creator of the XRP rich list, his name is Francis. He's at Swift Bovine. If you want to follow him, it's at the bottom right here. At Swift Bovine, where my mouse is. If you want to follow him all up on the Twitters, feel free to do so. I know he'll appreciate the support. But he added this graph, which is on the right of your screen. It's the historic wallet count. This particular graph goes back to what looks like February 24th, actually. Okay, so a little less than 2 months. And a little less than 2 months, you can see all it does is nothing but climb. And mind you, again, this is during like a scary time in crypto. This is the lull, and you still had total wallet increase from 4,090,000-ish. I'll just use it, 4,090,000 wallets, up to today, 4,150,000 in less than 2 months. And this is during a lull. And so just consider this. Before XRP started pumping during the last market cycle, there were less than 700,000 wallets. And we had that all-time high break over 4 years ago, and we still haven't hit it yet. I'm telling you, I've made this analogy. I haven't made this analogy in like a long time, but it's kind of like a hose, like a kinked hose. It's like if you kink it, the water stops coming out even if the faucet's on, but then when you unkink it, it squirts out really fast. Well, that's kind of what happens to crypto markets. You know, you keep seeing all of this pent-up demand, like people buying XRP. Clearly more people are jumping into the market, very clearly, at a very steady pace. I think it's pretty reasonable to say. And all these people buying, but the price action, it's still mostly moving in tandem. Eventually you reach this breaking point. Historically, this is what happens. And that's why, even though historically XRP moves sideways longer than most cryptos, when it goes, it really goes. It's just like when you unkink the hose, the water shoots out extra fast for a moment. It's like, bam, that's what happens with XRP, just shooting up into the stratosphere. So, yes, all these millions and millions and millions of people jumping into the XRP ecosystem. And I think, by the way, it's a lot more than 4,150,000, because I have a hunch, I can't prove it, but I have a hunch that most people don't take self-custody of their crypto for XRP or any pick your cryptocurrency. I think most leave their crypto on exchanges, and exchanges use shared wallets. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually tens of millions of XRP holders, with just a small percentage of them actually taking self-custody. So to see this move up, fantastic. There's probably that many more that have XRP sitting on exchanges, and they just haven't, and maybe they don't care because, like, well, it's a small amount. It's kind of a hassle to figure out how to do the wallet thing, and like, exchanges usually don't get hacked. You know how it is. I'm sure there are people out there listening that have done that, and so nothing against you. I'm not sitting here judging you. I'm just, you do whatever you want to do. I like to have my crypto off exchange unless I'm going to sell it, and I'm not selling right now. So all of my XRP is in cold storage, and I've got multiple XRP addresses. But it's just neat to see, again, this keeps happening. What do you think is going to happen in the end? At some point, there's going to be this tipping point, and it's just going to burst. So this is one on-chain metric that I'll continue to watch, and I'll continue to highlight from time to time. Look at this headline from you today. 3 reasons why XRP is among market leaders with 7.6% pump. And again, it actually was higher than that depending on what point in time you're talking. And I don't want to read the whole article, but I did want to highlight part of it. Because they're talking about XRP being oversold, which is true. It was oversold. It reads as follows. In addition to receiving a boost in purchasing power after reaching the support zone, XRP was also heavily oversold on intraday timeframes like 4 hours. The relative strength index's value dropped to approximately 20, which makes XRP a heavily oversold asset, which usually leads to a short-term bounce. So folks, what is the lesson here? When things get scarce and price go down, historically that means it's a good time to buy. So I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything specifically. I'm just sharing ideas that I think personally make sense. When the price goes down and people are panic selling, if you're in the buying mood, there is a chance it might make a lot more sense to purchase then rather than after the pump happens, because otherwise, either in the position when things really pump or you're not. If you jump in afterwards, you just missed a multiplier effect. And it could be life-changing. It's like, for me, I'm just going to sit here and either my bet's right or wrong. It's going to be one of those things. Either XRP goes, because it's a binary thing. Like, as far as I'm concerned, XRP, success or failure, it's totally binary. Meaning, if you fast forward a sufficient length in time, whether it's a decade or whatever, either XRP is worth 0 or it's worth way more than it is now because the utility is that incredible. I'm betting it's the latter. I think these are the very early days. And then there's this article from A&B Crypto titled, "Third Time's a Charm, Can XRP Breach the Crucial Supply Zone This Time Around?" And they noted that shorts got absolutely wrecked thanks to this recent pump that we had within the last 24 hours or so. It reads as follows. According to data from CoinGlass, over $3.1 million worth of shorts were liquidated in the recent 9% rally. See, that's why I just don't play that game. I have no interest in adding stress to my life and all this uncertainty and trying to pick up a point here, a point there with the short-term games like the traders do. I'm like, no. I'm just going to hold for a number of years because data shows that's how you make money. It's true in the stock market. We have over 100 years of data proving that. And it's been true to this point for the 13-year history of the crypto asset class. The people that hold, even if it takes years and years and years.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.